Good evening. It is Tuesday night. It is 6 o'clock, and it is time for Real Hair Talk with Tammy Golden, creator of the Silk Out Hair Care System, licensed cosmetologist of 30 years, salon owners of multiple salons. A recent salon was a Silk Out Bar, and just lover of all things healthy hair. So I'm going to always give it to you real. No gimmicks, no fake stuff. No trendy stuff, no regurgitated material over here, just real hair talk. So whatever you want to talk about, if you don't have anything to talk about it, you just want to listen, I always have something to say. So with all that said, in my experience, I always like to say, I think I know something. I'm not just talking to be talking. I am talking because the information needs to be spread. I think we're in a hair revolution, healthy hair revolution. At least I am, and the stylists that work with me are. Hey, Justina from the Bahamas. And so our mission at Silk Out System, especially for our professional community, is to bring care back to hair and rebridge relationships with clients. So clients back to the chair. A lot of people have a lot of misinformation. They're following a lot of the wrong regimens, and it's all trial and error. Your hair is not a science project. Your hair is not an art project. Just connect with a professional that can put you in the right place and save time and save money. You know, it's a lot of do-it-yourself, mix this, do this, and it's like, okay, I tried that didn't work. 30, 40 bucks. Tried this, 30, 40 bucks didn't work. Trying stuff when you don't even know what's wrong with your hair. How can you do a treatment of some sort that you don't even know if you need that treatment? I had an interesting conversation. I've been having an interesting dialogue on an Instagram page with a young lady who was responding to a post about the oils not being they're not a cure-all. And they're really, really not important when it comes to hair care. Although based on the promotions you see, you would think so. Because last week, my question was, where's the hair? You remember back in the days, I'm finna date myself. You remember the old Wendy's commercial, where's the beef? Okay, my question is, where's the hair? Where is the hair from all of these growth products that are flooding the market? And it's, just oversaturating the market, and everybody wants that quick fix. Everybody wants quick, fast, thicker, longer, stronger. So those late night commercials? Everybody wants that, but sometimes that's just not who you are. You're not predispositioned for thick hair. So oil won't change your DNA to make your hair thick. It may put some weight and build up on your hair and make it gooky and it feel like it's thick, but it's not going to change the natural DNA that says your hair is going to be fine. That's just it. So you got to kind of learn to love it. We all want quicker, longer. I need to grow my hair by Christmas. It doesn't work like that. I need to lose weight by in the next 48 hours. I need to lose 10 pounds in 48 hours. Like, we all want quick, fast results. And unfortunately, a lot of people share that. I mean, look at the amounts of what are the top sellers? What are the top sellers that you see people promote? Waist trainers, quick hair loss, quick growth, spot growth. Waist trainers. Now I've seen the whole full body, like it's a whole suit you put on between the thighs, and you strap everything in, and then you go for a walk and you think you're losing weight. Nope. It looks good. If we put the same amount of work, hey Gigi, if we put, let me back up, slow down a little bit. What else do we? Everybody's detox tea. I've been there, 5 pounds, 5 days. 5 hours. But if we put that same amount of effort into our health, actually into our bodies, she ended up asking me herb oils that have herbs in them. And I'm not a herbalist or herbologist, but I know that they're going to be most effective when you eat them. Okay. The nutrition that we're looking for, topically is better if it's ingested into our bodies, because that's where the hair comes from. It comes from inside of your body. So if I take all of these wonderful things that have great properties, but they're best taken inside of the body. You know, everything we do, everything that come in these bottles are cosmetic and they repair the hair. But when it comes to hair growth and growing your hair out of your scalp, it comes out of your body. It doesn't come out of a jar. It comes out of your body. And so if it's not coming out of your body, that tells you there's something wrong inside of your body. And so putting herbs on top of your scalp, they may be like a secondary type of treatment or reinforcement or nourishment. But the primary place where those nutrients need to be, they need to be inside of your body. They need to be ingested. They need to be in your bloodstream. It needs to be on a consistent basis. So you can't eat healthy one day and then go to McDonald's all the rest of the week and say, oh, I took sea moss on Monday, but you ate McDonald's the whole rest of the week. Like, it just doesn't work like that. And so I'm more of a realist. You know, our brand is just built around science, the science of hair. That's what we teach our stylists. And we work with stylists that understand and believe that. So we don't offer any miracle treatments, although our Tammy treatment is just that amazing, but it truly works with the science of hair. And like I commented, I was just finishing this text, so that's why it's on my mind. The last statement I shared with the young lady was the body, and somebody explained this to me, somebody in nutrition explained this to me years ago, that the body is a miracle. The body is miraculous within itself, because when we stop the toxicity, then it will start to many times repair itself on its own. There, you know, some cases like cancer and things like that. But and that has been proven. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medical expert, but even there's people that change their diets and were able to combat certain type of illnesses and things like that. But let's just talk about hair care, for instance. If you are wearing certain hairstyles that all involve traction and tension, don't be surprised when your hair is broken off. Don't be surprised when your edges is gone. If, you know, I had a client who somebody was doing this, everybody's into the new style of braiding, and everybody wants to get real close to the edges and use, products, and they get a good grip. But then when she came back to get her hair done, I could see everywhere she was parted, because everywhere she was parted was broken off. Okay, so that trend cost her the hair on that side of her, but she went back again. She went back for some more. So they parted on the other side, and now she had the same type of traction alopecia on both sides. And it's like, so you want a miracle to fix that, or do you want to stop doing those type of styles so that your scalp can heal and it can repair itself? Now, if you go too far, then you'll eventually damage the follicle, and then what do you have? Then you have nothing left. And then that's when you want to start caring about after you've neglected over and over and over again. Okay, just like hair care. Let's say if you do nothing to your hair, you just sleep on your hair, you don't wash, condition, you just I just throw the wig on. Someone was consulting me in the inbox about her damaged hair, and I'm asking, well, what's your regimen? What are you doing? Because I was trying to get to the bottom of what her damage was and where it was coming from, whether it was her habits, her styling, or lack of care. And she basically did nothing to her hair. So I was like, oh, that's your big problem. You're just throwing a wig every day. That's, your hair is going to be dry if you're not caring for it. And every time I tried to give her a solution, which was regimen based, she's like, I don't have time. Okay, so if you don't have time, you want to wear a wig, you want your hair to be healthy, it doesn't work like that. You have to commit to some form of self-care. Everybody wants the easy style. Everybody wants to, get out of the maintenance, get out of the routine. It's just like with weight loss. You can't avoid those steps. You can't avoid the weights if you're trying to body build. You can't get around that. There's no quick, I'm going to get it from over here because I don't have time. Do you really want the results? Do you really want healthy hair? Do you really want a healthy body? You got to put in the work either way around. Okay, so who's out there? Say hello. I see 4 people. Tell me where you're from. Gigi is from the Bahamas. What part of the Bahamas are you in, Gigi? I know Justina, I think you're in Freeport. Who else do we have? And that was kind of fresh on my mind, so that's why I talked about that. So my title is Treatments, No Tricks, is what Halloween month. So everybody's looking for tricks to healthy hair. There's no tricks. We have treatments. Treatments that you can use on your hair, or we have treatments you can go to our professional stylist to get done, but we don't have any tricks over here. It's just probably too simple. We just have a simple regimen. I posted earlier our Care Mask, which is our intense moisturizing repair, and our Revive, which is for strength, hair that is weak and shedding and needs some life added into it. So with our hey, Bahamas is in the house. Yeah, I'll be glad when the world opened back up. Be so glad. I think the U.S. is banned from traveling. I want to go on vacation at the end of the year, but we can't find anywhere to go because most people won't accept us from over here. I think like Cancun and Turks and Caicos maybe are accepting people over there, but hopefully soon. Now that I live in Florida, it's just a hop and a skip away. So our Revive, when we talk about strength, so this goes back to the conversation I was having earlier with someone, and she said, so the oil's not going to strengthen my hair. And I was like, oil is a lubricant. I talked about this a couple weeks ago. Oil is a lubricant. Your hair is made of protein. It is a keratinous fiber, and that's what it's made of. And it's an essential amino acid. So when your hair gets weak, that's because it has lost over time. Sometimes your hair gets weak and you're chemical free, and just the wear and tear of over time, it's like weathering. It's like a rock. It gets, hit enough time with water, sand, and sun, it gets withered down. And so that's what can happen to your hair. You lose the natural proteins from styling, shampooing, hair gels, because a lot of gels are high alkaline, a lot of styling products are high alkaline. So when you use them, they can slowly, just very, very slowly weaken your strand and diminish the natural properties in your hair. That's why when you condition, it's to replace things that are lost. That's why you must condition your hair after you shampoo it, and you must choose the right conditioner. Just to say deep conditioner, what does that mean? Like, what are you repairing? Are you addressing weakness? Are you addressing dryness? Or are you addressing both? Sometimes you don't need moisture if your hair is already weak. Okay, on the 15th, that's good. I'll keep an eye out. Sometimes your hair doesn't need moisture. Sometimes it doesn't need protein. If your hair is already weak and limp and mushy, you don't need any more moisture. And you definitely don't need any oil. Because what does oil do? If you have something that's already cracking, chipping, you put oil on it, it can actually, it's a lubricant. It can slip up under to the empty spaces and actually cause them to break quicker. Okay, so if you already have weak hair and you put heavy oils on it, you're going to cause that hair to break quicker. If hair is breaking and shedding and the strand is weak, you need Revive. If the hair is dry, brittle, then you need our Care Mask. If the hair is both, then guess what? You need both. So you can mix these together or use them separately. You use them intermittently about every 3 weeks. And if you need to, like if your hair is extremely damaged, every week until you get it corrected. And then after that, about every third shampoo. And hopefully you're shampooing weekly, but every third shampoo, you should be treating. So you may do balance conditioner, next shampoo, Revive. Balance conditioner, next shampoo, Care Mask, or both if you feel like you need both. So that's basically the easiest way to manage your hair. Of course, like I said, if you're in a 911 situation and you need a stylist, we have our stylist locator at silkoutpro.com, silkoutsystem.com, going to the stylist locator, and you can connect with someone near you. All right, so what do you guys want to talk about? Any questions from anyone? Because my topic was easy. Just treat your hair. No tricks. Everybody wants protective styling. And you don't need protective styling. You need protective care. You need to take care of your hair before you go into those styles, because I see it on a regular basis. People come out of those styles with more damage and more damage and more breakage. And it's like, we don't need to hide our hair. I'm looking to get braids really soon just because I want to transition in style. I'm going to go into a busy season and it's getting ready to cool off. And one thing I don't like about when I have natural hair is I pretty much wet my hair every day or every other day. So I don't like my head to be wet. So this is the time of the year where I generally may go into a relaxer, or I'm going to try to go into braids first and see if I can scratch my relaxer itch that way by going into braids. And then I'll see. But we want protective styling, and that's the whole new term for braids and wigs and weaves. It's funny how things get reinvented. You know, I have to ask, like when my clients were like, oh, I'm getting a protective style. I'm like, well, what's that? They're like, oh, braids. Oh, okay, you're getting braids. But braids don't offer protection. They offer a break from styling your hair. Hair doesn't magically grow while it's braided. It grows at the same rate it would grow any other time. Maybe if you're using a lot of heat on your hair and you do take a break, and braids may be an option for you for about 6 weeks max, or you're going on vacation, or, you know, it's a style choice. But you have to be careful, you know, using all that synthetic fiber on your hair, because it can pull the moisture out of your hair, dry your hair out. And some textures that are really fine, that Connect-A-Lon, those fibers can cut your hair, can leave cracks and crevices in your hair that makes your hair start to break off. Why is that? I've seen people leave braids in so long, and that fiber is rubbing back and forth, and all up underneath is broken off because because those fibers are sharp. And when I was in beauty school and I took a shot at braiding, you know, did some of everything, it used to cut my fingers up. I didn't like that. And then I realized if it's cutting my fingers, it's gonna cut the hair. And so anything that had to do with that caused problems with hair, I felt like I didn't want any parts of. Although I'm getting my hair braided, I always try to work with braiders that have a good reputation and have practice good techniques. And my hair is pretty thick, so I generally don't have that problem. But some people with finer hair types, braids, especially heavy braids, are not a good option for their hair or their hairline. So are the braids magical? What are they protecting your hair from? Nothing. It's just giving you a break from styling. You know, you'll be maintenance free for a couple of weeks, you know, a couple of months, but it's not protecting you from anything. You still have to properly cleanse and wash your scalp. When I'm braided, it depends. My hair is short right now, so I probably wouldn't necessarily run water through my braids because they probably slip quicker. But I will take a damp cloth and probably some astringent on my scalp to help clean and remove the sebum and sweat off of my scalp in between, you know, while I'm wearing the braids. And then of course maybe spray a light moisturizer on there after I cleanse it with the astringent. So something like Sea Breeze or something like that, so that I don't get buildup and clogged follicles. But when my hair is longer and I don't have to worry about slippage of braids, I'll run my braids and shampoo them and make sure they dry properly. I usually do that at the end so that they don't loosen up. But what are we protecting when we say we're doing protective styles? Because everybody's still losing their hair. And even the growth oils, I was just sharing with somebody, I haven't seen this enormous amount of hair growing based on this 2-ounce bottle. I probably see maybe people grow about two teaspoons, maybe a teaspoon of hair per bottle of growth oil. It's just hair grows, the misconception. I see the videos and I feel so sorry for people that fall for those gimmicks. Oh, I'm parting the hair, I'm putting the oils down the scalp. It's very mesmerizing. It's very mesmerizing, but what are the true results? That hair, we've been growing hair for years. oil has never been in the regimen in my salon for, we got to put the oils on your scalp. That is a cultural thing. That is a cultural thing because I think we've always been mesmerized with hair growth and doing something or having something different than we actually normally have. Only since we've actually embraced our texture in probably the last 15 years, that we're willing to, wear and share our hair in its natural state. But even then, a lot of the oils and go-to regimens, like I said, they clog up the follicle. Sometimes do more damage than they are beneficial. Oil is a lubricant. It's for styling and viscosity. It makes things smoother. Makes the if you want your curls to turn and bend and cooperate and be a certain way, well, you're not going to do that on dry hair. So oil is going to make your styling more easier when you have curly hair, and make things flow better. But it's definitely not going to grow hair. All right, you guys are quiet. Somebody say something. Am I missing a chat or something? Gigi, check your email because you missed our training last night, our first training for the Business Builder program. So I invited you to the group, but you still haven't came in there yet. So check your email because I've sent links for everything. So check your email for that. Thank you. I probably may have nothing else to say tonight, but I just wanted to talk about just treating your hair. We just came out of summer. We're going into fall. So people on the East Coast, you're getting ready to go into silk press season. You may have been in braids all summer. You may have been at the beach in spite of COVID or been out in the sun. And, you need to show your hair some TLC. You should be deep conditioning, treating your hair. I say at least every 6 to 8 weeks, but no less than like 90 days. You should be really treating your hair. But I'm regimen based, so about 6 to 8 weeks, you should be showing your hair some TLC, just like you do in your skincare, just like you're doing anything else. So someone posted a beautiful silk press earlier, and she said, don't think you're going to get this just coming out of braids and you don't have any TLC, you haven't been taking care of your hair, you've been natural for 5 years with no care. Your silk press is going to be it's only going to be as good as the condition of your hair. So if the condition of your hair is not good, it's not it hasn't had any care, you haven't given it any TLC, don't expect to have good results from your silk press. It's all about conditioning and nurturing that hair with the right products, the right treatments, to get it to perform easily. If you have to put 1 million products to get your silk press to cooperate, then that means the condition of the hair. Start with conditioning. It's not just the flat iron. It's not just the blow dry. That's why when I was in the salon, I was always my new clients had to get my cocktail treatment. They had to get deep conditioned. I'm not trying to impress you with my wrist. I'm not trying to break my wrist to show you I can silk press hair, because I know I need the hair to be conditioned. It needs to be treated properly. So don't expect your hair, even your curls. You may be wondering where my curly products, sometimes my products don't work for me. My own products, some days I'm like, dang, that don't look good. That lets me know I need some deep conditioning. I need to deep condition next time I'm in the shower. And after I do that, I may need some moisture, because wearing gels and stuff every day will eventually dry your hair. So I go back to Keramask, do a deep moisturizing treatment. Next time I put my products on, it works again. So your hair kind of tells you what's really going on. So you can't outstyle poor hair care. Of course, you can slap some oil on it. Oil is going to make everything look better. It's like waxing a car. But if you wax a car that just came out of a train wreck, it's going to be a wrecked car. So you can wax up some damaged hair and make it look shiny, but at the end of the day, it's still damage. So you want to make sure you are investing in your hair care, whether it's at home or in the salon, so that you can actually get beautiful natural. Hair care becomes easy, styling becomes easy when the hair is in its best condition. Curls perform better. I've done conditioning treatments on my curly hair clients and their wash and go looks like everybody's like, oh, what did you do to her curls? Did you put a treatment to change her curls? No, her curls were thirsty, porous, dry, and weak. I treated those things and then used the same products to style it, and her curls just looked 10 times better because they were conditioned. They were conditioned. All right. So I don't see any more comments, any more questions. I'm going to wrap this up. Today's live was quick and to the point. Treat your hair. Invest in your hair care. Our hair repair duo, that's these two products. You can actually get a little savings when you buy them together. It's under the hair repair duo link. You can't go wrong with Revive and Care Mask because it is an amazing combo. All types of hair, relaxed, colored, bleach, natural, unnatural, whatever you want to call it, whatever kind of number you want to call it, is going to give each strand of hair exactly what it needs. Your hair can only absorb so much anyway. So it absorbs what it needs, and then the rest, that's why you rinse the conditioner off. What's left, rinses out, and then you move forward with your styling. So if you need help with your hair care regimen, check out the Hair Repair Duo. Of course, if you have any questions, you can always inbox me. And until then, I will see you guys next Tuesday, 6 p.m. A Real Hair Talk live on Facebook. If you have any topics you want to chat about, feel free to inbox me. If you say, you know, Tam, I have a question. I was wondering about this. I love to share information. I love to educate. And hopefully I can help you. All right. You guys take care. If you're watching this for the first time, welcome. Please make sure you share. If you find value in this video, share so we can help. Just spread the message about healthy hair. It's really simple. It just takes a commitment. It just takes a commitment. So, all right. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll chat with you later. Bye-bye.